Made it in America, sweet baby Jesus. What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of From Earth motherfucking podcast. Coming to you live. Not live, but pre-recordedly live. Live, but it was pre-recorded. It's Gilmar Tobar.
Already starting.
And
Anna Cook.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going to start every episode off this way with Anna not knowing that I'm starting until I hit the thing. Because you always have to be ready.
Does my hair look good?
I'm going to keep
Do I look okay?
Dude, don't fucking care. You know why? Shit, I'm ready. I'm going to keep Anna...
Yeah, me and Gilmar are fighting right now. So.
I'm going to keep catching Anna lacking until she understands to not be lacking. You feel me? Because we ain't getting caught. We ain't get caught lacked out here 2020. You feel me? I ain't about that shit.
I like your white sweatshirt.
Shout out to the boys at Pretty Standard. You feel me?
Shout out to the boys, but also...
Make beautiful hoodies.
It would be a shame if someone were to pour buffalo sauce on it later.
Why the fuck would you do that?
Because you caught me slacking.
You can't catch me slacking.
Not until I poured
Actually,
buffalo sauce on your sweatshirt.
That's not even called catching me slacking. That's just fucked up.
Also, you didn't even catch me slacking. You just didn't tell me what was going on and then just started the podcast.
When you guys gonna see her face and she's gonna make the face like, oh shit, I just got caught lacking. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it up right behind us right here. I mean, at a marker that way I don't forget.
I'm not sure what face is going to be up there, but
it's gonna be up there.
I'm going to go ahead and say that that's my excited face. I was just excited that we were starting, but I was caught by surprise because I was not warned or given any indication that we were going to be starting right then and there.
It's going to be the face if I got caught lacking, the universal face of
yeah, that's also the face of, oh shit, I think I hate my boyfriend.
That's your opinion, bro.
Yeah.
That's your problem that you have to deal with internally. You know?
Yeah, well, I mean, okay. You know what your problem is?
What?
On the couch tonight instead of in your bed.
There's a bed right here. I can stay right here.
The true. There's no way I can win this one.
You fucking slam, boy.
Anyway.
By the way, if you guys think I'm drinking water, I'm not. This is actually straight up vodka. So there's that. I'm a man. Yeah. Fuck with me. Yeah, there's cat hair all over my sweater, bro. What the fuck?
Interesting. That's probably my fault too, because everything's my fault.
Sometimes I don't like cats.
Yeah, I don't think there's ever a time that I don't like cats.
What? Maybe there is. I'm not sure.
You know what? Here, there isn't. But at when I lived in Lambertville and Piper decided that she wanted to shit on the bottom stair of that spiral staircase.
I remember that.
Yeah, I'd come home and just be like, oh, well, she shit on the fucking stair again.
Yo, she used to do that very often.
Yeah.
But why? Is it because of the litter box situation?
I think that it's because it was a combination of a couple things. One, I wasn't as good at cleaning the litter box.
I look awful.
Two, there was only one litter box and there were two cats, and at that point, I don't think they were that friendly with each other.
True, they were very new to each other.
Yeah, so I think that had to do with it. Now they lick each other. They still fight, but they lick each other, and they're friends. It's like a begrudging sister friendship. And I have 2 litter boxes, so I don't know. And if she shits somewhere else now, it's like I don't have carpeting really, so it's not really a problem. Shit wherever you want, Piper. Just kidding.
Let it rip, dog.
Please don't fucking shit wherever.
Yeah, please don't shit wherever you want. Yeah, it'd be annoying as shit.
The worst thing is walking past the room that has a litter box in it and seeing a piece of poop on the floor, like you know that they like tracked it out of the litter box, and it's like, all right, fuck.
I've been scooping that shit out.
Oh, lately. Good, because I haven't.
Not even my cats.
Huh?
Still do.
What'd you say? Well, I don't know what he said, but yeah, sure.
That's right. So, I don't want to start off today's episode with, all somber, and because I've been pretty sad about this, but...
Oh, yeah. Should we mention...
rest in peace, Kobe Bryant, and everyone else who was on board.
Mm-hmm.
And his daughter as well. It's just... I don't know, man. It's hit me really hard recently, and I've just been trying to cope with it the past couple of days by listening to other people, give their respects, and in a way, it's kind of helping me out. Like I've listened to a ton of like ESPN segments and Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel.
I didn't expect to see Jimmy Fallon get upset about not that I don't know.
Emotional?
I just wasn't expecting that. And I watched his thing and I was like, oh shit, I'm about to cry.
Yeah, Kobe was friends with everyone. He went so far.
Yeah.
And
He made an impact across a wide variety of people. And even if you weren't necessarily, like, even if you didn't know who he was.
You knew who he was. Even if you didn't know who he was. Right,
even I didn't know who he was, but I knew who he was. But, like, his death even made an impact on me just because it's sad. Like, it's not like he was old and he died and we're all like, oh, rip. No, he was young. And his 13-year-old daughter died with him. And therefore, I think that this affects even a wider array of people because anyone can understand that kind of grief, you know?
And not only that, but also almost an entire family went down in the crash as well. There was a mother on board, a father, and their daughter as well. And they left behind
their younger daughter.
Yeah, they left behind one more daughter that actually survived because she wasn't on the crash, but you know.
So sad.
She's the only one left, and it's kind of like...
Yeah, she lost both of her parents and her sister in one day. That's awful. I don't even know how you come back from something like that. Like, that's like really just
it's devastating. And I haven't cried for someone dying in a while, and it's crazy. I didn't even think. I was like, yeah, I like watched Kobe growing up. Of course, you know, everyone went Kobe. You know, when I was a kid, you know, we used to play ball outside and shit. But like, I didn't think it was gonna hit me as hard as it did. It was kind of when I heard about it because my friend texted me this chat that we have, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? No way. So of course, like any kid my age would go on Twitter and, you know, see what's up, because nowadays Twitter is the news for me sometimes. Obviously I don't believe everything you see on Twitter, but you know, I was like, this is crazy. And then a lot of people start reporting on it, and what's fucked up is that it was actually reported that Kobe Bryant died before like his wife was notified or there were official reports out. It was like just TMZ and Shade Room like putting shit out. That's like super disrespectful, man. Imagine learning that your husband died because of social media or something.
Yeah, because you see people putting "Rip Kobe Bryant" up.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? Like the stress that must put you through, because at first you're going to be like, no, he's not dead. I think I would know. And then they're like, well, he is dead. And you're like,
yeah.
Like that's just awful. That's something that even people who aren't famous deal with. You know, like I had a family member that died one time, and you know, my mom called me and was like, before you go on Facebook, I wanted to tell you what happened because you're going to see it. And I want you to hear from me and not Facebook. So it's just weird how news travels now. And people tend to not have any respect for the family and stuff. Mm-hmm. But I guess to some degree, it's, you know, somebody like that, you know, how are you going to stop it from
spreading?
Yeah, I bet the people that responded on the scene were probably so upset that they just said like, oh my God, you know, Kobe Bryant died. They probably didn't even think about it. They were probably so upset, you know?
Yeah. It's just, I don't know, it's crazy. Just because, again, his reach across the world, like people I've seen like basketball courts, I think in Thailand, people showing their respects all the way out there. I know like Neymar, for example, he plays in France for Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, and he even celebrated. He scored a goal and he paid his respects to Kobe while he was celebrating. And even like everyone in Barcelona, Kobe was a huge fan of Barcelona. He even came out with its own sneakers called Mamba Curios, which were designed after a Barcelona colorway. And I've always wanted those sneakers too. Always wanted those sneakers, and I never bought them. And now there's no way I'm going to be able to get them now because people jacked up the prices for everything, you know, since Kobe passed. Also, Nike has sold out of all Kobe like athletic wear and just apparel, and they're suspending all sales until, you know, things get situated, which is crazy.
Wow, that's a lot to have to suspend all sales.
Yeah, imagine that. But yeah, man, rest in peace, Kobe. Rest in peace, his daughter, Gianna. Rest in peace to everyone else on board. Unfortunately, I don't really have the names up. And you know, those people deserve just as much respect and love as Kobe and his daughter. I know
the young girl that died, her name was Alyssa, but I don't know what her last name was.
Yeah, she was also a basketball player.
Yeah.
She played with Kobe's daughter. And yeah, it's just, you know, it's sad to see, and just trying to cope with it again, just trying to listen to other comedians speak on it and and other figures, people that were close to him, and it's kind of helping, here and there. Like, it's crazy because I saw this tweet that was like, every now and then I'm all good, then I just think about Kobe, and it was a gif of this little kid crying, and I'm like, bro, like legit, that's kind of how it feels because, he was just fucking legend. He changed the game of basketball, and he was just a great influence like to the world, and just a great humanitarian, and he was a great father.
Yeah.
It's definitely devastating, and I hope anyone else that needs help coping with it uses the same mechanism. I mean, same way I'm doing it, or maybe reaching out to family members and just like keeping tight. Because if anything, this did bring the world closer. It's crazy, but I can't believe one man passing away really impacted the world this much to where everyone's coming closer. People are. Obviously people always say don't take things for granted, this and that, but people are actually...
But really, don't take things for granted.
Yeah, don't take your family for granted.
Mm-hmm. Like, tell them that you love them.
Tell them that you love them. Life is never guaranteed. It's very fragile, man. Mm-hmm. Even someone who was Kobe, like fucking, he was Superman to me. Like,
yeah,
can't believe he's gone. Like, I told Anna so many times, it's so weird seeing that.
He's one of those people that's like superhuman, and you think that they're invincible, And it just really shows you how quick everything can change and how nobody is invincible, Anyway.
Rest in peace, Kobe.
Yeah, and thoughts to
his wife, Vanessa.
And, to his wife, to his kids, to the families of the people that were on the helicopter. Yeah.
Hearts go out to them.
I never know what to say in these situations.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
But I just feel like with this, I had to say something. It was...
Yeah, like we need to say something, definitely.
It's fucking, it's Kobe Bryant, man.
Yeah.
And entire family's on board, so it's just devastating.
Yeah.
And also aside of that, I was going to talk about something else that happened, but I'm just not going to bring that up because I feel like it's going to... Like, I don't know. I don't want to talk about that after talking about Kobe and everyone else. Just because someone was being disrespectful towards him. But you know what? Fuck that. I'm not going to mention that.
Yeah, that's something for like weeks from now.
Yeah.
When the grieving has, settled.
Yeah, but this guy...
don't even give him the time of day.
Yeah.
He doesn't even deserve it.
Yeah, he's going to get what he deserves. I don't know. Apparently it was a joke, but whatever. I don't want to get into it.
Yeah, let's just move on.
I don't want to get into
Fuck that guy.
Because then I'm going to be talking about this shit for like 10 years.
Fuck that guy.
I guess. I don't know.
Or not fuck that guy, but fuck what that guy said.
Yeah, fuck what that guy said.
And fuck the intentions. I don't care if they were good.
Yeah. Weirdo.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking about athletes. Actually, you know what? Nope, you know what? Not gonna talk about this great athlete next to this other athlete that's done some bad things.
Let's play some really stupid happy music to get ourselves back in the mood. This one has happy in the name. Should I do that one?
Happy Rock?
Mm-hmm.
Slap it. Yeah. All right.
I still feel sad.
Yeah, same. All right, anyway.
I hope that was a good transition, though. I don't know how to transition. Dude, when I start talking about something like sad, I literally don't know how to transition back into, like, being happy. Like, is that fucked up? Like, it's so, like, making the transition from something like that into something else is hard,
Yeah, you're a moron.
Stop burping, because you know what, guys? That's it. I'm not allowed to drink seltzer for this podcast anymore.
You just keep burping.
Yeah, all I do, dude, they're so fucking bubbly, which it's literally called bubbly, but I feel like I've never had this problem, but I just can't stop burping.
You burp a lot. You've burped a lot during the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So you have had this problem before.
I guess I have, but I'm putting a stop to it. This is me. I'm going to stop burping on the podcast.
Okay. How long has that been up there?
I don't know. I think like a minute. So who knows? The point is that no more burping. Say it with me, guys. No more burping. No more burping. No more burping. Keep saying it.
No more burping. And keep talking to people while I figure out this issue.
No more burping. Here's one last burp, though, for the road. That wasn't even a good one, so I hope y'all aren't disappointed in the way that I am, because I am very disappointed. You know, when I was younger, my mom told me every time that I burped that it was bad for my esophagus to burp. And now I'm kind of wondering if that's one of those things that moms say so that you're not like disrespectful in public or whatever. So we're going to look it up now. Is burping bad for you? Let's see. Burping, a releasing of swallowing air, blah, blah, blah. Really needs no explanation. Excessive belching could be a sign of acid reflux or stomach ulcers. Wow, who the fuck am I? Is it healthy to burp after eating? Maybe I should specifically say for my esophagus. Did your mom ever tell you that, Gilmer?
No.
My mom told me that burping was bad.
You know why? Because I didn't fucking burp in front of my mom as a kid. Because I can kind of show some respect. And we're back in video, guys.
That was rude. Just kidding.
You know what's rude? Burping.
There's nothing about burps being not good for your esophagus. So you know what, kids? Burp all you want. That's all I got.
Keep belching, bro.
Keep belching, bro.
Keep fucking belching. So I recently, I seen something stupid on Twitter. Russ was like, you know, album dropping next week. There was so much backlash on it. So someone was like, bro, please don't do this. 2020 sucks. And like, can 2020 get any worse? Like first Kobe dies.
Yeah, someone's like, the bad virus, things come in threes.
And now fucking Russ is dropping an album.
No, but honestly, yo, this year has been weird.
Dude, I told you January fucking sucks, man.
Yeah.
I hate the month of January.
But like World War III threats, coronavirus is spreading, Kobe Bryant and his fucking daughter and some other family die in a helicopter crash, and Russ is dropping a fucking album. And Rihanna still has not dropped an album.
Or Frank Ocean.
More
concerned about Frank Ocean not dropping an album than Rihanna.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Am I a fan of Rihanna's music? Not really. Do I respect Rihanna as an artist? Yes, I do. But I don't really listen to Rihanna like that.
But that's just kind of like the running joke on Twitter.
I know. But
so that's why I wanted to say that.
I respect Rihanna as an artist. I'm not a huge fan of Rihanna's music. I can listen to some of it, but for the most part, I just can't relate to it.
That burp was what you were saying in particular.
So I'm just like, you know, whatever. Can't really relate to what Rihanna says. So
I feel like you didn't need such a long explanation to say, I don't really fuck with Rihanna that much.
But anyway, back to music.
You just wanted to disrespect Rihanna in front of me.
Not at all. So Tyler, the Creator, also won a Grammy recently.
Yeah, that was sick.
Which is fucking amazing. Shout out Tyler, man. I know you listen to this podcast. I know it's your favorite one. Make sure everyone else listens to it too.
Did you see the video of the Please Wrap It Up?
Yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah, Kerwin Frost
so funny.
Was recording Tyler giving a speech, and then the Please Wrap It Up thing came up, and he recorded that and went back to Tyler. But yeah, it was just awesome, man.
Yeah, it's just like flashing while he's giving the last parts of his speech. Please wrap it up. Please wrap it up. Please wrap it up.
Yeah, he was apparently
so funny.
He gave I guess a speech afterwards or something, saying it was kind of giving he kind of felt like this award was a backhanded compliment to him, because he said that something about they always like entitle rap as urban or urban as rap, so something about him being black and winning the award or something like that.
Well, someone said that his album was 67% singing and 32% rapping, something like that. And that in order to qualify for the rap category, it has to be like 52% rap in the songs. So he felt, I think, like he was being, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which I completely understand. I think that some of it comes from his past albums. So he has like what's the word? I guess not a reputation around him.
Repertoire.
But yeah, his repertoire has typically been rap, so maybe that's why they did it. Or maybe they're just saying, sorry, you're black, you can only be in the rap category.
Yeah, right. What the fuck's that about?
I think some of it's a little bit of like a subconscious of that, yeah.
Super trash, though, because Tyler's a fucking great artist, man.
I think a lot of the stuff on that album was more in the line of like R&B and like
he was singing
a little bit,
in most of the like the album, which... Like, now that I think about it, it's kind of fucked that they categorize him under rap when it's not really rap. But
yeah, it's like not.
Oh, you're cool. Black. Here's a rap award for you.
Yeah, exactly. It's fucking stupid. But Billie Eilish won 5.
Oh, I thought it was 4. She won 5?
She won 5.
Holy shit.
I can't name them off the top of my head, but I feel bad for the girl right now. because I think she deserves to win a bunch of awards. However, I do think that maybe there's other people that deserve to win some of the awards. Like Ariana Grande had an album that like smashed me to pieces. Not really, but you know, like it was very successful, and so was Billy's. But she already won a bunch of things. Like I don't know how that's fair. But also, people are being very unfair on Twitter. It's like I can't see, there isn't any posts of Billy celebrating her win where somebody isn't under it saying that she didn't deserve it and that it should be taken away from her and that she took it away from somebody else and that I'm sorry, but Lana did so much better. I'm sorry. I literally didn't hear a single song off of Lana's album until somebody else played it in the car for me like a week ago. Whereas I've heard the whole Billy album, and not just because like are any of Lana's songs on the radio?
I don't think so.
Can you name a single? Do you even know the name of that album?
Nah.
The only people that know that album are people within that genre. Whereas, would you say you typically listen to someone like Billie Eilish?
Yeah, I love Billie Eilish.
But like, you know, her like past music, it hasn't really been like I feel like she transcends genres in a way that Lana does not.
Dude, the first song I heard from her was on FIFA.
Yeah.
And it was something with a crown. What is it called?
Oh, you should see me in a crown. Singing about one night. But like her typical genre, that like pop kind of whatever. Yeah,
because that sounded so close to the real songs.
Yeah, because we're like so fucking like you know like perfect pitch and stuff. Anyway,
beautiful music, fucking bitch.
But like all her music is technically like pop, right? And I feel like you don't typically listen to like that kind of stuff, but her music in particular crosses, I feel like, borders in terms of genres. Like people of all types, people who like all kinds of music like her music. Whereas Lana Del Rey is in a very specific category, and I feel like she does not transcend that category. I'm sorry, she's not as popular. I just don't see why she deserved the award over Billie.
Yeah, Billie was one of the biggest artists of the year.
Yeah, like, fuck off. I'm sorry. Ariana is a different story. I do think that she deserved to win something.
Yeah,
and I think they were snubbing her, but whatever.
Yeah.
And the other thing I want to say.
But happy for Billie.
Happy for Billie. Love Billie. Mm-hmm. Shout out you, Billie. You're doing great. Don't let these bitches bring you down. Because Lana who? You know what I'm saying?
Wow, okay, no.
Yeah.
Lana's great.
Lana who? Can you even name one of her songs?
Yeah.
Like, name it.
Fuck Me, Let's Go to California or something like that.
Oh, I don't know. That could be a name of her song. That could not.
I can name another one. Cyanide Tears.
You're making these up, but they sound good.
What about this? Rose Implants.
Yeah, those all sound good.
Dude, I can come up with so many Lana Del Rey songs. What's another one?
Yeah, none of these are real. That's amazing.
Landslide Ferrari.
Wow, those are really good. Those definitely sound like Lana. If you're listening to this, you better write those down. Just saying.
Ferrari Landslide sounds better.
Ferrari Landslide.
Yeah.
I do want to say that everybody was like harping on her. Is that the right word? I don't know.
What does that mean?
The fact that they were like coming at her for wearing a $450 dress from the mall.
Lana? Hey, who fucking cares, bro?
Yeah, all of you guys are constantly talking about how fast fashion is bad. Or not even how fat, but how, you know, celebrities are buying these expensive things that they never wear again, and they're so expensive and they're bad for the environment. And then when somebody wears something that aligns with your ideals, you're gonna just fucking say that she's stupid and tear her to pieces.
Fucking cares if someone buys something from the mall and wears it to the fucking.
Honestly, I think that was a statement.
Yeah, like what the fuck, bro? What's wrong with y'all?
She said, "Fuck the Grammys."
Yeah. I'm gonna wear the fuck I want.
Good for her.
Doesn't matter.
Also, can you afford a $450 dress?
I can't.
I'm gonna wait until hear from who can afford that.
I'm gonna tell you that right now. Can't do that myself.
Yeah, I don't hear anybody. I just hear Gilmar saying that he can't afford it, and neither can you. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah, chill out.
I can afford nothing right now. Actually, I was gonna say like a $20 dress from Forever 21, but can't even afford that. So there you go.
Oh, you know, I'm kind of excited to see Kelsey and Cody do the Grammys review. Hopefully they do that soon.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about
it. If not, let's beat them to it. Say no.
Honestly, we should make a video like that. I think it'd be funny.
Yeah, I don't want to rip off their shit though.
I do.
All right.
Just kidding.
But yeah, it's kind of like Lana's sick, but Billie definitely deserved everything she got.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like that was one of the artists of the year for me because every song is amazing, dude. Her voice is so fucking good.
So young, so good, so creative.
Very creative.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, like a lot of her songs are depressing. But it's because, it's a kid, it's a teenager going through the phases, bro.
Hormones and she's sad.
Yeah, she's a kid growing up in a crazy world, especially being as well known as she is, and there's a lot of negative things that might have been coming her way recently, especially with the way fucking people see her on the internet, and that's why she dresses the way she does, and I think that's kind of fucking sad, man. Like, bro, like sure maybe she likes wearing that stuff, but a reason why she probably does that is because of fucking perverts and creeps on the internet and shit.
Yeah, and the day that she doesn't wear something really super baggy, there's going to be a million perverts in the comment section like, yeah. I mean, there already were.
Yeah.
So, Billie, keep on wearing baggy shit. I don't blame you.
Or just do you, bro. Hopefully you
or just fucking do you,
Hopefully you get to, grow out, like, obviously you're going to grow out of that phase, but hopefully, you get to finally flourish and be yourself and love who you are a little more. You probably do. I don't know. I don't fucking know her, but, just based on what I see, like, I feel that she's under a microscope and people are making her feel bad about her accomplishments, and that's not fucking cool. So.
No, it's not cool. And she has grown up in that. I mean, she didn't have that sort of microscope on her when she was a child, but from the time that she was like, 15 to now, she's been in such heavy spotlight. I can't imagine that. It looks rough, man. It looks lonely.
It's like Justin Bieber when he was coming up. That shit was kind of rough for him too, but
yeah.
I guess he kind of figured it out, kind of. Although he did some sus shit with Yummy, but
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I kind of want to talk about it.
No.
We never got to talk about it, but I actually wrote it down and we never got to talk about it. I know this shit's like old as fuck, but I just want to say something real quick about it. I think it was weird as shit that Justin Bieber was posting photos of kids and hashtagging it Yummy.
Yeah, I saw some really crazy shit about that.
I was like, wow, what you doing, bro?
I wonder if I could find... I think I might have unfollowed her because this shit was crazy. There was this girl on my Instagram that used to post normal things. And then, she used to just post, like, pictures and, like, she, looked cute and stuff. And then all of a sudden, like a month or two ago, maybe a little bit longer than that, she transitioned into one of those accounts that just post things that's, like, veganism, like, this is what your animal looks like when it's dying.
Ew, oh my
God. Or, like, the government is watching you and you need to, do this and... GMOs and you're being brainwashed and like all this like crazy shit. No more normal photos. Yeah, it was really strange. And then when Justin Bieber did that with the kids, with the chubby kids saying yummy. Oh wow.
Just so you know how loud you're being.
Am I being loud?
Kinda.
When Justin Bieber did his whole yummy bullshit with the kids, this girl basically claimed that he was part of like a cannibalism child porn ring.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and was saying like you need to wake up, like all these people are involved in this, like Justin Bieber, like started naming all these celebrities that are apparently involved in it. It was really rather strange.
That's fucking strange.
Yeah. So I unfollowed her because it was like
that is too much.
It was the last straw. I can take a little bit of the vegan shit, because I kind of align with some of those views.
Yeah.
I do think you should question authority, but I think she might be schizophrenic.
Holy shit.
Just kidding. I don't know.
Wait, is that girl that would talk like that girl or
no,
not?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Never mind.
I don't know.
You follow
this
some
girl.
weird people on fucking Instagram.
I don't know this girl. She just, I think I don't know how to find it now because I unfollowed her because I was freaked out by it. But
yeah, I'd be freaked out too.
I didn't know her personally. She was just one of those like cute Instagram people. We followed each other a couple years ago. And then
it all went left.
Yeah, she just changed into like a very political Instagram. And there's nothing wrong with being political, but one of those like tinfoil hats political type of person. And yeah, the yummy Justin Bieber chubby kid thing was too much for me. I had to get out of there.
Yeah, that was weird on its own, but when you start saying that it's a sex ring thing, like, bro.
Yeah.
Where the fuck are you getting this from, huh?
Weird on its own, and then you add the sex ring thing, and it's just
a bad combination.
Let's Google it.
It's just diarrhea.
Why did Justin Bieber?
I can't fucking follow people like that, bro.
Post.
There's so many people that sometimes follow me on Instagram, and I don't follow them back because I check out their stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to see this every day.
Okay, so here's the messed up thing about him, and somebody just said it perfectly. He's been promoting.
Nice.
I need to go home. Oh my God, I am home. He's been promoting his horny song.
Oh, yeah.
By posting photos of actual babies.
Yeah. That is a horny song.
Yummy. And so I guess for some reason I can understand why that would rub people the wrong way. You know?
Girl, you got that yum. Bro, you talking about pussy. Ew, I don't like the way I said that word.
Like just a picture of a really chubby, cute baby. #yummy. I don't think that's...
I don't get it. I don't get what the...
No, I don't know.
What the strategy behind that was, to be honest. Also, the way he was like trying to desperately get people to stream his shit. Like, nah, bro, we was bumping Roddy Ricch the box all fucking month, bro. There's no way I'm bumping that yummy shit.
Someone's saying that maybe they're gonna have a baby, or maybe they're like trying to have a baby, him and his wife, and that's why
that song was made so that he could play it, and then they fucked to it.
Is Justin Bieber dropping hints about having a baby with Hailey Baldwin? Because I don't know. I just don't see how that's. Okay.
Ew, imagine if you made that song strictly just to consummate their kid with. Is that the right word? Consummate?
Yeah, that's the right word.
He like plays it like, all right, it's time, baby. Yeah, the yummy, yeah. And then he's like,
that song is like just dead.
Dude, I like Justin Bieber, but
that song just
wasn't bro.
What's the word I'm looking for here? It was empty. It was an empty song.
Yeah, it was. I mean, he was probably just having fun and he made it.
Yeah.
Or maybe he just wanted to make a fucking song to get the #1 fucking chart.
I feel like there's a lot of songs that are like, all right, was there any point to this? But it's really good and it's like catchy and...
Oh yeah, every Pitbull song ever.
Yeah. Me, I don't tell me, I don't tell bring we at the hotel, motel. I listen to a song when I'm running.
Wait, you listen to that song, really?
Yeah, when I'm running.
Wow, that's fucking cool.
Because it's like, da, 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 and I'm like, da, 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 da. You know what I mean?
I usually listen to podcasts when I run.
Yeah, I like to listen to, I feel like if I listen to something like that, I get bored of running. Especially like when I'm outside, I could listen to anything while I'm running. Because there's like things and I have to like watch where I'm going. But on the treadmill, like I have to have something or I'll start getting bored and then I won't want to run.
No, because what I do is when if I'm on a treadmill, I'll listen to a podcast. If I'm out running in like you know, on trails and tracks and shit, I'll listen to music or I just won't run with anything in my ears. But if I'm on a treadmill, because what I do is I focus on what the guy's saying in the podcast, and it like kind of makes me forget that I'm running. So I don't feel as tired. I can just run. And then I'm really concentrating on just what the podcast is saying.
That's what I do, but with amped up music. Like,
yeah, I guess whatever's entertaining to you. That's what keeps you going. That's why I listen to. I don't know. That's what I listen to good shit.
Whack, 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 whack. Yeah. Are we gonna get copyrighted?
Yeah,
because I'm so good.
Sound just like, what the fuck? Did we just play Rihanna or? That's fucking crazy. Anyway, aside from Grammy winning nominations, I actually have a fucking shit ass car recently. My car is fucking up, bro. All right, so Saturday night.
Hey guys, welcome to the Real Life Podcast where we talk about our personal problems.
Bro, Saturday night, I was leaving my friend Jason's house. We're all having a good time, bro. I laughed on Saturday. I haven't laughed in a long time. But we're playing this game.
You don't laugh with me?
I don't know if you guys ever played this game called Jackbox Party or something like that. But we're playing Jackbox Party, I think 3 or something like that. Or something like that.
What is
something like that. Jackbox Party.
What's the game?
Basically, you play with your group of friends, and there's games like you can play, like you're on a ship with people, and you have to figure out who the alien is, or you can play a game of you can write jokes, and then your friends read them, and you know it's funny. It's you get ad lib a couple things. It's real fun. Anyway, so we might or might not have smoked something. So it was actually a lot of fun. And then we started fucking around with
smoke something.
No, I
still don't know what the fucking buttons. Which ones are?
Yeah, it's all good though. Actually, I could pull them up right here. Oh no, wait, I can't because I need the USB thing, and that's what you use to charge your phone.
Boring.
There's that.
Boring.
But anyway.
No, just kidding. Sorry.
So we kept like messing around with Snapchat filters, and dude, I was laughing so fucking hard. There was this one where it made your face real small. I'll probably put it up right behind me. Get a marker. Boom. Hopefully I have it on my phone. But there's this one of Gerardo where his face is real small, and dude, me and Gabi were fucking crying. Like Gabi's my little sister. We were laughing so hard, dude. And then we were leaving. It was like fucking 3 a.m. And I was walking to my car and went to turn my car on, and for some reason it was accelerating, like the fucking RPMs were like about to fucking break off the car. And then I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was hitting the brake, nothing was like stopping it. And then I just I panicked. I just turned the car off and it stopped. And then I was like, yo, what the fuck was that about? Like, dude, I was so scared. I was like, I know I might have or might not have smoked something like a couple hours ago, but I'm fine, bro. Like, I was fine. Like, I was good. And then my brother's like, yo, what the fuck happened to your car? I was like, I don't know. I turned it on. I was just going crazy. So ever since then, my car has like not been turning on properly. Kind of scared.
You when the car started accelerating?
Yo, for real. Me, whenever I have to drive my car, I never know if it's going to fucking turn on or not. But yeah, my car's fucking shitty right now.
What do you think that your engine would have exploded or something if you like?
Dude, that's what I was scared about. I was like, yo, this shit might catch fire.
That would be crazy.
And then what am I supposed to do, bro? I don't got a car.
Kind of exciting. No, just kidding. No, that would put a lot of strain on us, I think.
Yeah, but my car keeps fucking up, bro. I need to get that shit checked out. Yeah, well, I got to pay my taxes first. Yeah.
True.
Yo,
or they might have to pay you.
They might have to pay me. I feel like I might have to pay them. I pay them almost every year, so.
That sucks.
I think the most I've gotten back within the past 5 years is maybe like $200.
Well, it might be different this year.
Why?
I don't know.
All right, nice, cool.
No, but how do you claim yourself now that you live here?
I've always claimed myself.
You never claimed yourself as dependent while you're living at your parents'?
Nope.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Are you supposed to do that? If you live with your parents, you're supposed to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my rent changed, so.
Well, they can claim you as dependents, and then they get like, I think they get something from that. I don't know.
And I also started paying more on my student loans, so maybe that might change.
It might change it, yeah.
Yeah. Who knows? I don't know. Anyways, aside from that, this is something I've been like real excited to talk about. Is about the Awful Food Network show called Beat Bobby Flay. So one night,
oh, I still haven't.
You were here taking a nap, and I was watching it while you were taking a nap because I was trying to do the podcast.
Oh, I remember.
Yes, yeah. Dude, this show is fucking horrible.
It's not.
Oh my god!
I didn't even watch it, and I know that it's horrible.
Because Anna could hear the bullshit, the fuckery going on.
Like
behind.
the weird, like it was weird. It wasn't bad. Like it was. It was bad. It was uncomfortable at times to listen to.
Dude, it was like, I was like, what the fuck? How
did you find that show?
It was on Food Network. It was just on Food Network. Cause so I could watch like TV through my laptop because my parents have Verizon or whatever. So I'd be using that shit. Yo, shout out my fucking parents.
So wait, what's the premise of the show?
Basically, a couple of food stars come on the show and they compete against each other to see which one's the best one, and then the best out of those two will compete against Bobby Flay, and they'll use a recipe of the challenger's choice.
And Bobby Flay like always wins or something?
Sometimes he doesn't. But
why is Bobby Flay the one that is he really good or something?
It's his show. That's kind of a huge jerk off, huh?
Yeah.
I'm the best, so you have to fucking fight first and then fight me.
I bet a lot of those people are better than him.
Like you, Bobby.
They probably win all the time, but he's like, nah, I gotta win this one. Sorry.
Yeah, right. Like, could we edit that out? Could we actually switch the dishes? Say I made that one, so it looks like I won. But
Can you
dude,
imagine?
all right. So first of all,
Can you imagine? Wait,
Oh my
can you imagine you're watching a show, you watch this girl make something, and then at the end scene when they're judging it, it's in front of him, and he's like, "Yeah, I made this," and you're like, "I just watched the girl make," and then your dish is.
you can't get away with that, Bobby. It's not the way it works. But yeah, so this fucking show, bro, I swear to God, like there was this one girl that was on, bro. She was so annoying. She was like trying to be this like quirky, like weird, like funny.
Oh, I know. I heard.
Funny
I heard
girl.
it. I heard it.
Bro, everything she was doing was super unnecessary, and it was fucking weird because she was like trying to like I don't want to say she was trying to act black, but she was trying to act like, because this is not what acting black is. But she was just trying to act like she was hip, I guess, or she was doing that voice like, okay. I'm like, bitch, if you don't sit the fuck down, do you know who you are, Nancy, huh? Nancy?
Yeah, so
Relax.
I think I know what you're talking about, and I'll just say that I was napping.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, sometimes when you're napping, you wake up for a little bit or something like that. So I heard some stuff. She's just like saying things like, oh, let me grab this. And it's like not funny at all. And it's like annoying. She sounds annoying.
Yeah.
And there's this weird laugh track.
Dude, they had a laugh track.
There was so there were these laughs going on to this like unnecessary stuff that they should have just cut out because she wasn't funny and it was annoying.
God, bro.
And she was like, yeah, I'm just going to throw a little bit of this in. And then there's like a laugh track. And I'm like, no one would laugh at that.
Yeah, she'd be like, because they had to make their own chips. And it's like, oh, let's hope I don't burn them. And then people
stuff like
people
that.
were like, woo, yeah, woo. I'm like, what did she say? Why are you guys clapping right now?
Like,
But
I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't have been that bad if they didn't have the laugh track.
laugh track. But also the funny thing was that whenever she would say something that wasn't funny, you could see the audience behind her because there's audience members there. Because there's like there's like live like studio audience.
So you can see the audience behind her?
Yeah, so she would say something that wasn't funny and they would play a laugh track and you see behind you and no one behind her is laughing.
That's
Not a
bad
soul
editing.
is fucking laughing. And I'm like, dude, I can clearly see that nobody's laughing and you're adding a laugh track. This isn't fucking
like,
the Big Bang
clearly,
Theory,
like,
bro.
wrong.
This isn't the Big Bang Theory. This isn't a fucking TBS like funny fucking sitcom, bro. This is supposed to be a live show where people compete to make good food, but you guys added all this shitty ass like production, like overproduced the shit out of this show, and then they would use the same fucking clips for someone laughing, and sometimes they would edit in people laughing to. I'm pretty sure they didn't even laugh at what the fuck just happened. Like, bro, TV is funny as hell, man.
It makes me uncomfortable.
The first
I'm
time,
genuinely uncomfortable.
The first time I experienced that was when I went to see Wildin' Out, with my brother, and
I watched that YouTube video. Everybody check it out. G&G TV on YouTube. I can't remember what the specific title is of that video, but they go to watch Wildin' Out, so I think it's probably called something with Wildin' Out.
yeah,
It's a
something like that.
great video. Anyway.
Yeah, had a good time vlogging that and experiencing that place. But so when we went to New York because we got free Wild 'N Out tickets. I got them from Twitter and I brought Gerardo with me because it's my boy. Shout out Gerardo. Anyway, so then we pulled up to New York and we got in, right? And the thing is, they told us not to wear any logos. Where the fuck people are still wearing logos because people don't care. So then they would be like, all right, guys, we're gonna do a couple things. So we're gonna have you guys try to laugh as hard as you can. We're all like, ah, ha, ha, like pretending to laugh. And they're like, all right, now you guys are gonna stand up and just pretend to dance. So we were just like, just like pretend to dance. It was so fucking weird. And then they sat us back down. They're like, all right, now we're gonna need you to pretend to laugh like real hard again. We're like, ah, hi. And now you have to pretend that someone says something like shocking. Then we were like, oh, and it's like now you have to pretend that someone says something endearing. And we were like, oh, or something like that. And then
Wait, this is all before the show?
Yeah, this is before the show. And then they're like, all right, cool. So then they were like, all right, we're gonna do the entrances now. So then like everyone comes out and we're like, oh, like cheering and shit. And then I think they had messed up or they were like, no, let's do it again. So they all left and they all did it again. They all came back out, introduced themselves, and we had to pretend like it was the first time we're seeing them. And then like after that, the show was funny. But then, when it was released, we watched it and what we watched was not what we experienced. I was like, bro, this is not how
weird.
anything happens.
So in what way though? Like, what do you mean? Like, what's different?
Like, so they would say a joke, and then they would cut to us fake laughing, and then in reality, like, no one really laughed at that joke. And I was like, I mean, I guess they have to do it for TV, but it's just fucking weird, man.
So there were like, but parts of the show were really funny. Like, you laughed really hard at parts of the show.
Yeah, like I said, the show was good, but what's weird to me is that they use like the fake shit instead of the real shit. You know, like the fake reactions. I guess they don't want to miss
anything that's happening on the stage.
But that's why you have a million cameras.
Yeah, I don't know.
So there's like really no excuse for that. I guess it's just like, I don't know. Overproducing is common, and it sucks that happens. When things are overproduced, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? You didn't need to do that.
Yeah, it's weird. That's really weird. That just feels so disingenuous, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's weird.
So like that's why to me TV is weird, man. TV is so fucking weird, especially when it's something that happened live, and then they re-edit it to look a certain way. I'm like, why? Like, I can clearly tell this didn't happen. Like,
yeah, and if you guys are actually laughing at things, then like, what the fuck is the point?
Yeah,
like, why do you even need to do that?
You're kind of ruining the magic behind everything.
Yeah,
you know, like the actual live magic, and you're throwing in fucking fake magic.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, this fucking bullshit is trash.
Stupid.
Yeah, but that shows
fucking stupid.
Yo, if you guys want a good laugh, or just like be like, what the fuck is this shit? Watch Beat Bobby Flay on Food Network, bro. Trust me, that show is ridiculous. And like the people that were on, it was just like, bro, I could be these people. They have the shittiest personalities ever. They did a bunch of cringe shit. And I'm like, really? These are the people that are Food Network stars? Like, sure, they have some charisma and they probably know how to cook a couple dishes. But I'm like, this is really like what people like. This is really what America wants.
It's like a washed version of it.
It's like this what people, because Food Network is a huge network. I grew up watching the Food Network, bro. So it's like, is this what it's come down to? Like, people that just try to pretend to have these personalities, but, you know, in reality,
a lot of TV now feels like that.
Yeah, it's kind of trash.
Like, even the good shows, I always wonder what really happens behind the scenes, and like, it always feels not disingenuous maybe, but to some degree I'm like suspicious about things being disingenuous. Mm-hmm. Like, even like Chopped and things like that.
Yeah.
But those shows are good, and they don't have any unnecessary like jokes or laugh tracks.
Yeah.
But I still wonder like what really happened. Did it really take that long? Like, or, you know, just things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Little things.
I don't know. I think now that I have a bit more of an understanding of editing and compositing and shit, I feel like whenever I watch TV or something like that, I notice, I've said this before, but I notice a ton of shit, and it kind of ruins it for me sometimes.
Yeah, I know. You talk about how it ruins. When we're watching movies, I think your knowledge ruins things a lot of the times. For you, not for me. I'm fine. But you'll point something out and be like, that didn't look real. And I'm like, well, that sucks for you because it looked real to me.
No, but we're watching Breaking Bad, and then Gus was washing, he was like washing these carrots or like something. Then or it was peppers, and then he sets the peppers down. Then it cuts to I think it was Walter walking towards him. Then it cuts back to Gus, and the peppers are back in the sink unwashed. So whereas the clip before, he washed them and set them on the counter. Then you go back to that, and they're unwashed peppers in the sink. And I was like, continuity was, come on, guys, come on.
Or there was that one scene where it's the over the shoulder shot, and it wasn't like right.
Oh yeah,
he wasn't like talking or whatever.
Yeah, like she was like moving, but it wasn't synced in with his voice.
I was so mad that you pointed that out.
Yeah, dude,
like, I don't need to know.
It's annoying, bro. That
I don't want to see those things. Yeah.
Yeah, that over the shoulder shit. It's like, come on, figure it out. You guys, how long have you guys been doing?
We've had
TV
this issue for a long time now.
Yeah, for real, and it's like, you guys still can't. I mean, sure, there's a lot going on. I'm just talking shit just because I'm just some guy that fucking watches it and doesn't actually do it,
But still,
you know, still, like, you guys are all professionals. Come on.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like, for example, there's a lot of like fuck ups in Game of Thrones and fuck ups all over the place.
And Game of Thrones is so freaking high budget. You think they would catch that stuff? The fucking Starbucks cup. Oh, I love that. Also,
the water bottle underneath, fucking brand in them.
Mm-hmm.
Also, at certain scenes, like, what's his face? The dude that fucked his sister. His real hand was
Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie Lannister.
Mm-hmm.
some of his real hand was in a couple scenes
Mm-hmm.
to where he was supposed to have that like golden one or whatever.
Yeah, because he doesn't have a hand at all.
Yeah, but
So he shouldn't have a hand there.
fucking weird. But also
It's like careless.
very.
I guess there's so many other things that they're focused on though, as like a high budget show.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
Yeah, but bro, pay attention to the details. That's
Yeah.
what matters. Details matter.
On an unrelated subject.
Coronavirus.
Oh, no, we can talk about that though.
Yeah, because I've been thinking about it a lot since we had that conversation with the parents last night about how about The Last of Us and how that was also an infection.
Yeah.
So with this virus, like, imagine if this is like, because it's spreading. There's a couple cases in the U.S. already. There's a couple dead people in China, and they're quarantined.
And there is one young man that died, 36 years old. Because I don't know, I'm assuming that most people know this, but dangerous, diseases like the flu or SARS or whatever, those things, they can be dangerous for us. But with modern medicine and modern habits in terms of cleanliness and food and medicine, again, we're not really at risk for dying from the flu or, But somebody whose immune system is compromised is people like babies and people like old people. Those types of people have compromised immune systems, and therefore, like most of the casualties from diseases nowadays, like the flu, are like really young kids and really old people. But a 36-year-old man died, and they don't know. They don't know if he has any genetic disposition predisposition or whatever to getting something like this. Or having like some sort of lung issue or something. He had it was like respiratory failure or something was the reason that he died. But so I think that's the scariest thing, is that a 36-year-old man died.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking creepy, dude. And it's like,
creepy.
but back to that, like a 36-year-old man got it, he died, and now there's like a couple other cases of people dying, and apparently there's a couple cases in LA, and in California, I think there's maybe like 6 or 5 cases that people have reported already.
Yeah, well, there's 5 yesterday. Here, let's look it up. Because last night when I looked it up, there were only 5 in the U.S. total. One was in Arizona. One was in, I don't know where the other ones were, to be honest. I just remember the one in Arizona because it was like a college student
I think it was
or something.
Arizona and California.
Yeah.
But Anna's dad told me a funny joke yesterday about the coronavirus. He's like, it's crazy because it's very infectious, but for guys like me, because Anna's dad loves drinking Coronas, he was like, I'm immune to it. I was like, oh, wow, good one.
I can't laugh at that. It's not funny.
Well, it's your dad, dude. You gotta laugh at that shit. All right, then when it's gone, you're not gonna fucking laugh at anything.
I'm trying to find...
Huh? But yeah, so thinking about like how, like, imagine it keeps spreading and there's like a pandemic, and imagine if this turns into like a zombie outbreak or an infected outbreak.
Okay, here's the thing that I just want to say.
Let's just make this up. No, let's just make this up.
Hold on.
Let's live in this. Can we live in this world, in this scenario real quick, to where there's
I can't.
Why?
Every single website that I try to fucking...
It's like sign into something?
No, it's like, do you want to disable your ad block for us?
I'll go back to it. Yeah, I could just pause it.
It's too late. I'm here anyway. Let's see. 4,500 people have been infected in China and 106 have died. 5 confirmed cases in the U.S. All people who traveled to the area in China where the outbreak originated.
Fuck.
There's a patient in Germany.
Wow.
Yeah.
Again, there because today I was hearing that there are a couple cases in California.
It's not that
It's not that what?
So more than 100 people in the U.S. are being tested.
Across
so it might come out in the next day or two that some of those people tested to have it.
Wow.
So, but we don't know. Again, they're being tested.
How are these people just turn themselves into the CDC or something?
Oh yeah, I mean, imagine if you thought you had coronavirus. I would go straight to the hospital and I would put myself in a plastic bag, tie it, and poke like 2 holes, put a thing over my mouth and cover myself in hand sanitizer. And then I would go to the, I'd fill the bag with hand sanitizer. And then I would hop my way to the hospital. I'd be like, hey, stay back. Mm-hmm. I think I have the coronavirus. And then they would be like, and they would all like get in their hazmat suits and they would quarantine me. And they would be like, boop, 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 boop. CDC, we got a killer. And then they'll take out a machine gun. And then they just shoot me.
It's not what machine guns sound like, but all right.
That got really dark.
That was a shotgun.
Is that what a machine gun sounds like? It looks like you have crazy nipples when you do that. Like you just have crazy nipples that are all
You know where that's
place.
from? From Tim Robinson. When they were doing there was this bit where they were trying to plan, I think, like some kind of birthday party for someone. And then Tim Robinson's character was like, how about a bunch of like Tommy guns? And because he was trying to sell them like props that for a failed mob movie that he made. And then this one old guy put on the wig and then he was like pretending he had, that shit's so fucking funny. You guys haven't seen Tim Robinson, I think you should leave on Netflix. You guys should definitely watch it. It's just fucking hilarious. Makes me laugh and cry every time. But anyway, back to what? Boom, told you, LA County. Fuck you. Told you.
The infected person presented themselves for care once they noticed that they were not feeling well. That's what I would do too.
But anyway, can we just go back to this scenario I was creating?
Right. Sorry, my bad.
Let's just live through this real quick.
Okay.
So imagine this could happen, right? Imagine the coronavirus could spread, and then it would infect people, and it would become an invasion. Say people become the living dead.
When am I allowed to start talking?
So
I guess
basically zombie survival. Do you think you could survive?
Okay, so here's what I'll say. As I am right now, I am absolutely unprepared. Mm-hmm. One, I live in a city.
But who is?
Just listen.
Okay.
One, I live in a city. Two, I've shot a gun once, and it was a very long time ago.
Never shot a gun.
Three, we have one jug of water here. We don't have any we have a couple cans of beans. We don't have a lot of food, so we'd have to go out.
We
can't just survive here for a little while.
We have a ton of food here.
We could survive here for a little bit, but imagine we don't have like a microwave. We're not going to have electricity and stuff. We're going to have to, probably make food outside, but we don't want to make it known that we're here.
I don't think the electricity will go down the first fucking day.
Yeah, but it would eventually.
Okay.
We have a lot of big windows. We'd have to board those up.
You know where I'd go?
Where?
To like a Sam's Club.
That's a horrible idea.
Why?
Because that's where everybody's going.
Oh yeah, everyone's gonna take shit from there, huh?
Yeah, you have to wait. You have to wait a while. That's where everybody's going.
I'd go somewhere with a.
But here's the thing: you're in a city. Every person, if an outbreak like this happens, if you don't know about it before everybody else, which you probably won't, there's going to be a massive move out of the city. And you're going to get stuck in it, and then you're going to be in the highway in standstill traffic. It's happened in every movie. And there's going to be people running past the car, and you're going to turn around, and then some dead guy is going to be on your window like this, and you're going to have to get out, and you're going to have to run, and then you're going to die. Or whatever. You always drive up, and there's all those parked cars on the highway in the movie. And you're like, well, shit, it must have sucked for those people that were in those cars because they still haven't moved. God, standstill traffic's really bad in this area, huh? Anyway, the point is that I don't think I'm also that strong. I can't run that fast, and I can be really sneaky. But I don't think that I would survive very long in that situation. Now, am I allowed to put in my 2 cents about this whole coronavirus becoming a zombie invasion?
No. Because, again, this is just a made-up world, made-up scenario.
Okay, well, can I talk about the coronavirus then?
What are you going to say? I'm
going to say that in my worst-case scenario world, it's not a zombie survival thing because it wouldn't be because the coronavirus...
Of course it wouldn't. I know it wouldn't.
Okay, just let me have my fun.
Okay.
So, sorry for yelling, everybody. I am peaceful now. Where's my peaceful noises? Nope. There we go. I'm peaceful now. Anyway, the point is that if this shit gets bad, it's going to be bad in the way that, the plague was bad. People are going to die.
Right.
It's going to be difficult to control. People you love are going to die. People you hate are going to die. Everyone's going to die. We're going to have to pile the bodies up outside and burn them in large mass graves because we're not going to have enough room.
I've seen it happen.
I haven't seen that happen, but I have heard of it because of the plague back in the day. So anyway, if this shit gets bad, that's what's going to happen. It's going to be a massive plague. It's going to wipe out a lot of the population. Might be cool, but I'll probably be one of the people that dies, so.
You think?
I don't know. Everybody's like, oh, we need a plague. I'm like, all right, well, you'd probably be one of the people to die, so. You know, it's not just going to take out all the young people and all the old people. It's also going to take out a lot of people that seem fine, but do not have, you know, like a disease like that is going to be quick.
Who do you think would survive? People in the country?
I think that there are people who are not necessarily, like, something in there's like genetic mutations and stuff that have happened that may make them immune, or people who are not necessarily immune, but whose immune systems can handle something like that because of something in their lineage or in their body. You know, I don't know, something in their genes, they'll be able to survive. I think those will be the people that survive if this disease becomes massive, then there will be a small population that can live through it only because they are immune or, you know.
And then these people would restart the earth.
I guess so, yeah.
Restart civilization.
I don't even know if it would be that bad that they would need to restart civilization, but it could be really bad. I mean, they say that, didn't the plague happen around the Dark Ages? They say that that's one of the reasons why the Dark Ages happened. Hold on. A plague started the Dark Ages, or not even something about, hold on, my mom, blah, 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 carried by fleas that lived on rats. Ugh, that's horrible. Anyway, the point is that so many people died in the Black Plague that like half the population was wiped out, and human progress kind of halted for a little bit in terms of like science and thinking and stuff. It halted for a little bit because so many humans died.
People were just dropping like flies.
Yeah, literally. Let's see. What age group is most affected by the Black Plague?
The Black Death. Damn, 75 to 200 million people in Eurasia and peaking in Europe. Holy shit.
It doesn't actually answer the question.
Yeah, it was back in the 1300s. What, every 700 years we get a fucking disease?
Well, I don't know. Not really. I mean, we've had outbreaks in the past, like Ebola and stuff, where everybody freaks out and then nothing really happens.
Yeah, I feel like our medicine nowadays is pretty damn good.
But here's the thing is that viruses, and oh my God, this is... my knowledge on this is very minimal, so I could sound to somebody who knows about this like a complete idiot, but
Stop like being very vague about it.
I'm trying to be vague about it, but like
you're not though.
Shut the fuck up. Viruses evolve over time.
Yep.
And that's why every couple of years the flu is like bad, and they're like, everybody get your shots, because it evolves to be worse. You know. Yeah, it evolves stronger. To be used to the stop
to the
no, yes, exactly. It learns, and also it just learns how to be. Yeah, it just learns how to be better.
How fucked is that?
It's not just a one virus. It's a living thing. It evolves. So, a lot of people hypothesize that we're coming up on another big, massive plague because the diseases have been evolving, and it could happen any day now, you know? And then only the people who have a genetic predisposition to surviving,
or people who have
that
money.
Kind of thing, or people that have money. But honestly, I don't even think you would be able to be immune even if you have money.
Well, because you can't buy your way out of it.
It's because if a massive plague like that happens, so many people will die that who knows if there will even be that many doctors that are, you know, like, you might not be able to avoid it. Although I think money will save some people, yeah. I don't think Bill Gates would die. Yeah,
I saw a couple theories about this coronavirus that apparently it was man-made, man-engineered back in 2015. And they were going to run a test on it in New York City. And like apparently like some of the...
Why would they make a plague?
Some of the traces why would they do that? have been going back to, I think, to Bill Gates, I think it said.
Why would they make a plague? What's the point of that? You know that's gonna go wrong. Come on.
That's obviously a theory, bro. I don't know why you're getting all upset about it. It's just fake. Just shit people making up.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
People just be making shit up when they need to.
But it's interesting. They should make a movie about that shit.
They should.
There's like millions of not millions, but there's a good amount of plague movies out there. So
that's very true.
You can watch those shits. But yeah, it'd be sick if we were in a zombie apocalypse. It just had me reminded me of The Last of Us, and I was like, oh, that's
definitely.
Imagine if this virus was like that, even though it's not. But imagine if it was.
Imagine if the cordyceps. How's it spelled? I'm spelling that so wrong.
Cordyceps. Wow, that was very close. Oh, there's cordyceps milkshakes?
Cordyceps attack of the killer fungi. Imagine if that jumped species. Because you know how there's certain viruses that jump from animals to humans. Well, we're animals too, but you know, like the fleas on rats had the plague jump from rats to humans. Mm-hmm. Imagine if the cordyceps fungi jumped from ants to humans. Now that would be scary, and that would be more of a zombie apocalypse because of how that affects the ants. Let's see if I can find cordyceps attack of the killer fungi. Oh, this is a video. I don't want to watch it. 80% of all his voice. Insects. Sorry. So it's like it like takes over their brain and it makes them like crazy, right? Isn't that what it is?
And then they kill each other, I believe.
Yeah, that's insane. So that would suck for us, quite frankly.
Yeah, imagine if one of those ants got in our brain and then took it over, and then...
That's what The Last of Us is.
Yeah, basically the fungal infection that went to their brain, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it says in The Last of Us, cordyceps adds humans to the list of hosts. It's crazy.
Anyways, can you guys survive in a zombie apocalypse? Let us know. DM us. Anyway, so looks like it's about that fucking time, everybody.
It's about that fucking time.
Yeah, you know, it's pretty late right now. But anyway, thank you so much for listening and checking out the podcast.
Thanks, guys.
And telling people about it. Actually, we have our past episode has quintupled in downloads.
So that's
which is
sick.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for shout out to everybody.
Yeah, seriously.
That's listening.
That's really cool.
I hope you guys continue to listen. Even if you just came across it just cause. I hope you guys continue to listen. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you guys told more people about it.
I know this episode was a little slow, I feel like.
What do you mean?
We just talked about disease and sadness and stuff. So thanks for listening if you made it all the way to the end.
Yeah.
Go see your therapist.
Go see your therapist.
I think that might be good. I think we're going to do that soon. Yeah. Definitely.
I don't know.
Just kidding.
But anyways, guys, you can check out Anna on Instagram at
Anna Can't Cook and my cat's at Piper Plus Willow.
You can check me out at Gomar.Tobar and the podcast out at From Earth Podcast. And please, if you guys have any questions, anything you think we should talk about, definitely DM us and let us know what the fuck is up.
Yeah, and if you guys want to see us play some games, let us know. Because I feel like that would be fun.
Yeah, we can play some games. We've done it before. But anyways, love you all. Take care. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. And rest in peace to Gianna. And rest in peace to everyone else on board.
True.
Love your family. Don't take anything for granted. Life is short. Life is fragile. And I'll leave y'all with this.
What? What are you going to leave them with?
I don't know. I got scared.
How do I end this?
Yeah, I got scared. All right, bye, guys. Love y'all and take care. And
love y'all.
check us out.
Take care.